So how's this going to roll, guys?
What's first? What are we going to discuss first? Who is this?
Do you make all your watchmakers wear like motorbike helmets in the hive or what?
I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm like, who the
That could be anyone.
I'm like, it's just one of those things where, okay, well, thank you for adding added extra that I didn't know about.
Well, look, we sort of gave it away by having a picture of him earlier, but there is, the masked watchmaker is going to make appearances. We're not entirely sure when, but he's dropped on us now. And let's get straight into it. What the alternatives for a Rolex Submariner that we would put to someone that said, you know, Andrew, I just want something with that feel, with that history, with that purpose. What are we going to throw up for them, Adrian? What are you going to suggest?
Now, there's two ways to look at this. For something to be more accessible, we can either have it more accessible financially or physically.
Yeah.
So I've done both.
Okay.
It's not massively cheaper, but I've gone with the Breitling Super Ocean 42. Now, Breitling went through this phase of doing huge watches, and 42 is not particularly small, but I feel like this is one of those watches that everything about it is perfectly in proportion, which is exactly why the Submariner is so popular.
Look, I think in terms of the case, yes, we have crown guards, we have a similar dimension, 2 millimeters extra, but to me, where this doesn't evoke a Submariner at all is those numerals. I actually don't like the numerals. I think if you're going to do it...
We're going to fall out, Andrew.
Oh, man, we're already out. This is like... Yes, I personally feel that one of the really fundamental aesthetic appeals of the Submariner
all right,
is the numerals.
You go.
Okay.
No. Sorry.
Okay, fine. Throw it out there.
Yeah, George.
Do we have something to ask George? Because why is it we don't have the cards?
Yeah, George. Let's have a look at these cards. So George has a whole stack.
Okay.
And we have none. Us, you know.
Okay, you got a set of cards. You've got a set of cards.
Excellent. Let's
now
begin.
You can all go and fuck
Let's
off.
begin. I'm in.
George, you can.
I'm in.
Andrew, sorry, you can get that. Right, Andrew, you go. If you don't like the Breitling, what's your choice?
Clearly, you're going to destroy it. You're going to eviscerate it.
Yep.
But I like your opening comment. Like, there's a couple of ways to come at this. So I've gone a little bit of a different direction. I've gone for the Blancpain.
Go on, say it.
I've gone for the Blancpain 50 fathoms. So I've chosen the Blancpain because in terms of provenance and in terms of claims at being the first diver's watch, it is always in the conversation with Rolex. So in terms of if you wanted to wear a Submariner because it has that unimpeachable dive watch provenance, then this is your alternative. And this is more expensive. However, with the state of the aftermarket and Blancpain's 50 fathoms offering, you end up sort of equitable. So while on an RRP basis, this doesn't meet the brief because it's more expensive. In real life, can I actually get this watch? Yes, you can. And it is actually equitable in price to a Rolex. And they were kind of early, competitors.
They've got
in
the
that
history
space.
in it. So they've got the history. I hate the bezel.
There's so much that I dislike about this watch.
The bezel annoys me, and I don't know why the bezel annoys me. I think that for me, like that when you brought the Breitling, I loved the idea of that Breitling because I thought ceramic bezel.
Is it the fact that it's so?
Yeah, it's domed bezel. But I love the 50 fathoms. I love where it came from. I love the old ones that used to have radiation signs on them.
Yeah.
And there's some damn cool history on this, but this
no
for me,
the big
for me, this was kind of like I wished it was this, not this, and also size-wise, I think is one of the other things. Adrian, I don't know what you think.
So my issue with the 50 fathoms is exactly what you just said. It's always in conversation with the Rolex. It's always this came before the Rolex, but look at the styling difference. The 50 fathoms looks like a retired banker who still wears his suit on the weekend and smoking an old cigar and is obsessed with vintage whiskies. This is just the active person who still has a life ahead of them.
Look at that smile.
We can guess.
Look at that smile.
You can guess. Okay, look, I've got to bring the Aqua Racer. You may have an image of it, but I've got the one that I created. So I'm putting the Aqua Racer, titanium case.
Everyone can drink now. Actually, should we have a drinks break because of this? We've got the rule, right?
So what's the rule? Is it tag Heuer? If I say tag Heuer, we have to drink.
So quick, tell us.
So look, Aqua Racer, I think about the Aqua Racer. I think this is a great alternative to the Submariner. I think it is a great robust watch. You get bang for your buck. I know this is the Bamford edition. It was last year's, but they've done a new ceramic bezel. They've even done the dual time, the GMT version. I like the Aqua Racer. I think it really is the ultimate tool watch. And I think it steps in the same vein as what you said on the Submariner. It is a great alternative. Now, for me, this is my design. So this is what I wanted to do with the flame orange, because I thought it was a really cool thing with emergency. But the Aqua Racer, if you look at the brand new Aqua Racers, you really do get bang for your buck. Thank you for watching, and we love audience participation. We love everything that you do with About Effing Time. And thank you. And we're back. Yes, baby.
Woo! Like, subscribe, and see you next time.